The United States Post Office in Titusville is officially getting a new name, as it will now be called the Edwin L. Drake Post Office Building, honoring the first person to strike oil in America. Our Philip Ward has the story.
The United States Post Office in Titusville is getting renamed, as it will now officially be the Edwin L. Drake Post Office Building, honoring the father of the American oil industry.
Giving Drake's well and the birthplace of, oil there, I guess that certainly would be adequate and appropriate.
He put us on the map, of course. He revolutionized the entire energy field, transformed human history. At 69.5 feet, he struck crude oil and proved that we could commercially drill for it here in the state.
This is where we started with oil.
Congressman Mike Kelly, who led the legislation, said for his entire life, Edwin Drake and Titusville have been synonymous, and he wanted to cement Drake's legacy in our nation's history with this honor.
You look at people who stood their ground, who had an idea and saw it the whole way through, and at the end of time, maybe they didn't get the credit they deserved or the stability, financial stability, but if it had not been for that taking place there and then, we would have been decades behind in everything else.
Titusville's youngest ever elected city councilman Gavin Griffin said this recognition for Drake has been a long time coming.
I think it stands as a great tribute to a moment in history, not just Pennsylvania history and American history, but world history at large. So we're very thankful to Congressman Kelly for all of his hard work in Washington.
For him, with a product that has been so incredibly valued to him, for him to end up penniless and broke, he didn't benefit from it himself. The world did.
Philip Ward, Erie News Now.
And the original tools used by Drake back in the 1800s can be found at the Drake Well Museum in Titusville.